Hey gang, this is JC, and this is your Daily Dose for Friday, August 6th, 2010, a cooperative venture with Mind Active in beautiful downtown Brentwood. Archives, top of the page, Dave Murray's weather forecast. You know, I got to give credit where credit is due. Dave does those long-range weather forecasts, like in the spring, and he says what the whole summer is going to be like. He does those half-hour weather specials on Fox 2. And I know you're going to say, well, of course, it's August, and it's always the hottest month, August in St. Louis. But he really nailed this and said we were going to have incredibly hot weather in August, even way above what is normal for this time of year. And we already had these hot days, and now, I guess, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, next week, it's supposed to be almost 100 degrees. And he called this a couple of months ago, so you got to give him credit. By the way, I'm wearing my Wisconsin cheese hat, all right? One of our viewers here to the Daily Dose sent me the hat, and I'm very happy to wear it. And send me stuff, send me baseball hats, and I'll wear it. Just send it over to Mind Active in beautiful downtown Brentwood. We continue on with our 15-month paid vacation, and of course, the Daily Dose now available on your mobile phone, and that's brand new. Will Ferrell, Mark Wahlberg in Chesterfield last night for their special St. Louis premiere on the red carpet of The Other Guys. As far as I can tell, for a change, St. Louis did not embarrass itself. You know, from the time we're babies, we strap our kids into car seats. And it, of course, is the law that you have to wear a seatbelt when you're driving around in your car. But for some reason, we have this situation where when you have the highest concentration of kids that you can possibly have in terms of transporting them, a school bus, there's no seatbelts on the school bus, and there's no law that there have to be seatbelts. And I don't know, maybe the situation wouldn't have been any different yesterday. I don't know, but I'm willing to take that chance and go for that inconvenience. Maybe somewhere along the line, maybe you look at a school bus now. Just take a good look at a school bus sometime. And it sort of looks like something out of the prehistoric ages anyhow. So I think it's about time we upgraded this for all the talk we do about protecting children in this country. I don't know. It just seems illogical to me. All right. Show business news. Portia de Rossi says she is ecstatic to see California's Prop 8 overturned. Not as ecstatic as she is to see Ellen DeGeneres overturned, but hey, that's the way it should be anyhow, right? A Justin Bieber movie is in the works. It'll be rated PG. Pretty gay! Rosie O'Donnell's getting another talk show. It'll be on Oprah's new channel. I don't know if you know this or not, but you know, her TV show is going off the air at the end of this season, but she's starting up her own network. I mean, I didn't even know you could do that. I guess if you're Oprah, you just go, yeah, I want my own channel, and they just give her one. So Rosie O'Donnell show is going to launch in January along with Oprah's new network. Mary Hart leaving Entertainment Tonight after 29 years. She was there almost from the beginning. I don't know if you remember back in 1981, the lineup was Tom Halleck, Ron Hendren, and Marjorie Wallace back when Entertainment Tonight debuted back in 1981. But Mary Hart been there 29 of the 30 years. You know, and Entertainment Tonight used to be an okay show. And then this Linda Bell Blue got a hold of the show about, I don't know, 12, 15 years ago. This was the woman who was responsible for that fabulous chapter in television history, Hard Copy. The show that was so awful that some of the movie stars actually banded together and said, okay, here's the deal, because Paramount owns Entertainment Tonight, and they owned Hard Copy. Matter of fact, the offices were right on top of one another on the Paramount lot in Los Angeles. And the stars basically got together and said, and George Clooney had a lot to do with this, and they basically said, here's the deal. We're not talking to Entertainment Tonight if you don't basically get rid of Hard Copy. And so the pressure was there, and Hard Copy went away. But, you know, but then they give her Entertainment Tonight. So you sort of got six of one, half of a dozen of the other. And they turned Entertainment Tonight into a tabloid show, and now it's like, you know, Anna Nicole Smith for a year and anorexic 61-pound women. And I'm watching this going, Entertainment Tonight, and I'm watching a 61-pound anorexic woman, and not like a 30-second thing about her, like a 5-minute segment. Linda Bell Blue, the embodiment of all that is evil. All right, we have a new Yahoo survey, and it turns out that men apparently are more paranoid about their hair turning gray than they are about losing their hair and going bald altogether. The number 3 concern, unwanted nose and body hair. Number 4, being overweight. And 5, yellow teeth. Men start being unhappy with their looks beginning at age 45. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I got divorced when I was 46, and I saw more action at 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, right in there. You wouldn't believe how much action I was getting back during those times. So that sort of thing is a state of mind. Don't worry about your age at 45 or 46. Go for it. Go for it, guys. 1965. It's almost hard for me to explain this without a picture, but I'm going to try. 2 people by the name of George and Charlotte Blonsky, husband and wife team, got together and they said, you know, this childbirthing thing, it's been going on for thousands of years, but we think we can improve it. Because why should women suffer after all, right? So they invented this thing, and I'm going to try and explain it without a picture. The woman, the pregnant woman who is about to give birth, is strapped to a bed on what is like a giant, almost like a lazy Susan. And you're probably ahead of me here. And she's strapped down, and then they put a little basket, like a little net, down in her private area. And then somebody comes along and throws a switch, and that lazy Susan thing starts spinning. So the woman is laying on her back, strapped down, and what they thought, the Blonskys thought, was that centrifugal force would actually make the baby just basically shoot out without any pain or inconvenience of childbirth. I don't know if these people were locked up or what happened. The machine was never built outside of the prototype. The patent, however, is still on file. And if you look around on the internet, you can find it. Now, this thing did not have a name, but I'm going to go with, ah! All right. We have bits and pieces for you here today, courtesy of Rachel Ray. And you know I love the little tart. And she's put together a list here of, and this is from Rachel Ray magazine, there was one, a list of things you can do to get out of the grocery store as fast as possible. I'm like you look, you're ready to check out, and you start playing this game inside your head, which line is going to go faster. You start to assess people. Well, that guy looks like he's going to be slow. You got a senior citizen there, that's going to take forever. This guy, or this line, has 3 people, but that one has 2. But the line that has 3 people, those people all have fewer items. So, and you start trying to analyze the situation, and I do that too. And it just seems that whatever line you get into, that's the one that ends up moving the slowest. So here's Rachel Ray, and she says you got to choose the right line. Some mathematician actually did a study on this and figured it out. He found out that on average, it takes the cashier 3 seconds to scan each item. But each customer takes at least a minute to say hello, swipe the credit card, take the receipt, and leave. So still, it almost always makes sense to pick the line with the fewest people, even if their carts are pretty full. So there you go. You learned something. Number 2 from Rachel Ray, be organized when you load the conveyor belt. This is turning out to be more work than I thought. According to 2010 bagging champion Kyle Perry, you should group things together according to where they're going to go in your kitchen. It'll make the scanning and bagging go faster, plus it'll help you go faster when you're unpacking at home. You should also make sure you put frozen and refrigerated stuff together because it stays colder if it's all in the same bag. And number 3, skip the self-checkout line when you're buying certain things. Those certain things, fruits and vegetables, because they have to be weighed, and you're going to find that the checkers, the professional checkers, can actually do this faster than you can. All right, we also told you yesterday we were going to have 5 mistakes that kill the mood when you're trying to get it on. Weekend is here, and we figure you're going to have some free time to have sex at time. So here we go. Number 1 on the list of 5 mistakes that people make when they're trying to get it on, the things that kill the mood. Number 1, a messy bedroom. We are dealing with that upstairs right now, and I have a hunch it is interfering with activities. So I'm going to start up there today, and when she gets home, well, I'll let you know how it goes on Monday. Number 2, trying to have a mind-blowing experience. Basically means if you're trying too hard, you're going to end up failing. Number 3, being a prude. Be honest with yourself, and don't try to censor your fantasies. Let it go a little bit. Number 4, keeping the lights off because you're ashamed of your body. Well, I don't know if that's men or women. I suspect they're referring to women. And if I could just share this little bit of wisdom with you, if we've gotten you that far, we're already pleased with the outcome, even though the outcome hasn't occurred. So don't worry about the fact that your body isn't perfect. If we've gotten you that far, we're going to be happy. I guarantee it. And number 5, faking it. Yeah, if you fake it once, you're probably going to end up having to fake it again, and the whole thing starts coming apart. All right, you want to feel old? Jean-Benet Ramsey would have been 20 today. David Duchovny is 50 today. I watch Californication usually with the sound off. I think the show is vile and degrading and disgusting, but I cannot take my eyes off Natasha McElhone, who plays his ex-wife. I think she is one of the most ravishing people ever to grace a television screen. David Duchovny, Why Don't You Love Me, age 50 today. JC's Eye Candy, well, we have 1 day and 2 photos. We have a real close-up shot of that crash, where you just sort of look and you go, how in the world? So we have that photo, but we also have a great shot of Ozzie Smith presenting Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg with some Cardinal baseball jerseys. It's a pretty good picture. You can check that out. JC's Video Village, last couple of days for this before Monday, when we update the Video Village and the Wayback Machine, and we put the stuff into the archives, and that's at the top of the page. This is my audition tape for TV back in 1999, where you basically take a lot of the highlights of the things that you've done on TV and just string them all together and try to impress a potential boss. So you can check that out, JC's Video Village. The Wayback Machine is a TV commercial that KLOU ran back in the year 2000 when I was coming to work there. Remember lava lamps? I do. Not necessarily the news is Brendan Ryan. We will be back on Monday. Have a great weekend, everybody. And tell everybody you know we're here at jc'ontheline.com. We had something like 41,000 hits the other day, so a lot of people are finding out where we are here at jc'ontheline.com. That's it. Your daily dose for Friday, August 6th, 2010. Thanks for the cheese hat. I do appreciate it. In the meantime, we've beaten this one to death. Have a good one. See you later. Bye.